with Jeremy Lavallee of the Hawkesbury Hawks, first year Hawk, but maybe we can move back here and Montreal guy, and when you're playing your minor days in Montreal, and then I guess off to the States.
Yeah, exactly. So I played high school in Montreal, then I moved to Connecticut to play at a Taft school, prep school. Then after doing 2 years there, I went to the NCDC, which is it's like the USPHL Premier, but tuition free. So it's a little bit like the NAL is. It's like tier 2 tuition free. You get you get all the things the NAL get, just the same hockey East Coast. So it's like it was better for me. It was like right next to Taft. I had like a lot of connections there. Then I moved back to Hawks because closer from home. A little bit like it's nice being home, just like staying there. Doing like you're living your normal life every day, so had to get back home, and that's where the Hawks picked me off, and I'm happy to be here now.
So you guys, Rick and all that, hooked up sometime in the summer, did you?
Yeah, sometime in summer. He actually reached out to me last year when I played, because two guys on the Hawks, they played on the Islanders last year, Jeremy Cote and Alec Bolin-Tuga. And they went to the Hawks last year, so he reached out, and obviously, like I wanted to finish my year with the Islanders, and then in the summer, like with some insurance issue, like I had to reach out to Rick, and I asked him if he still had a spot for me, and he said yes. Like that's where it began, somewhere around summer.
Your game, obviously, offense is a big part of it. In the U.S., was that much different, your role there, or you're primarily still offensive player?
Yeah, I was primarily more offensive player. Maybe not like that more of a big guy. I was probably like, I'm more of a big guy here, so like power play, I stand in front of the net. Last year I was more of like a passer. This year I'm more of a scorer. Like I would stand like right next to the net, feed my teammates in front. But this year I mostly like do the scoring, so it's nice. It's a little bit different, but I like it better.
How do you compare all of a sudden here in the CCHL with the Hawks to back in the States?
The Islanders, the league, like it's a little bit more fast-paced here. I would say like it's a little bit more of a grinder league. Maybe a little bit more skills in the U.S., but it's still a lot of like talent here in the CC. And the big difference I thought is like the difference between first and last place in the NCDC is like way bigger than the difference here. Let's say like last year, like playing against a last place team, like it would be like point night every night. Here, like you don't have days off, so like you always have to show up. So that's a big difference between the leagues, I would say.
Your start to the season with the Hawks, you pretty happy with that?
Yeah, I was pretty happy. Put up a lot of points. I was like very happy. The team was doing pretty well. Maybe a little bit of a rough patch, like maybe like 5 games. Like we weren't playing as well as we should be, but I think we're back on the track, and the boys are happy about it.
I guess it's nice to be around the top of the standings as well, right in the middle of the pack, the Braves and the Canadians, and some good games there, and a home and home here this weekend.
Yeah, we're like really looking forward to it. It should be like a big statement weekend. Should be good games, and we hope to get away with the win, obviously.
Jeremy, what do the Hawks need to do to be successful, or what's a really good night for yourself?
We just need to play hard, 60 minutes. Just grind it out, lay the body, get a lot of pucks on net. Good goalie, I'll give you that. And that's pretty much it. Just play hard 60 minutes and get the best out of it. Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Jeremy Lavallee of the Hawkesbury Hawks.